Welcome back to Fran Talks Books. This is a place for nerds who like words. As a certified bookworm, I always find pleasure in talking about books I like and believe it's my duty to talk about books that I don't like. I mean, if I don't tell people what not to read, how will they know? Come, join me in my journey through the wonderful world of fantasy and fiction. I talk about books every week here. If you like what you hear, please share the good word with all your friends and family. And for some reason you don't like what you hear, feel free to discontinue. Let's get reading. A Murder to Remember by Brynn from Publishers. It was the perfect vacation fling, and then a body showed up. Jane Austen fan Amelia Bennett sneaked away from a dull tour of an English country manor, only to run into a man more dashing than Mr. Darcy himself. About to lose his ancestral home to family debts, charming aristocrat Tom Calder invites his American guest to join him in a drinking his way through the estate's priceless wine collection. But when they wake up in his bed next morning, they are convinced that in their drunken haze they witnessed a murder. The problem is the body has vanished and no one believes them, except the shadowy figures stalking them through the estate's empty halls and lonely bedrooms. On the run for their life, Amelia and Tom must piece together their shifting memories and string a baffling clue to expose the crime. While navigating their morning after awkwardness, the undeniable sparks between them. As their unexpected bond deepens, they begin to wonder if their own love story would be one for the ages, if they manage to survive it all. So, I was on a crime thriller hiatus when this little one was suggested by others. A rom-com with a little murder mystery set in England. It sounded interesting. Plus, I have a thing for British. In fact, I have a thing for a bunch of them. British, Irish, and French. It just does something to me, listening to them. So when I realized that I would have a handsome Brit as a protagonist, I was delighted. Will Kelly's A Murder to Remember is a pure beach read, something to read and enjoy on a vacation. Even though it isn't set at a beach or if you're not one at either. It's light, it's bright, and a pure delight. It has all one can ask for from a relaxing tea. The mystery, the romance, the drama, and a perfectly pretty English manner. Now, the heroine, Amelia, she's on a much needed vacation at English countryside, doing a Jane Austen tea. Quick confession, I've never read Jane Austen, so I don't understand the fandom, but I understand the concept of fandom. And I am a fan of Downton Abbey, so I understand the wish to go on a tour for a manor house. And I also understand the wish to sneak off away from the cool brutal squatter, explore the house on my own. So she does that. She goes for a group tour with a group and decides to sneak off on her own to walk through the secret passageways of the old English house. Then something happens that only happens in a novel or a TV. She runs into a handsome lord. Well, not actually runs into, she basically falls onto him. But even then, stuff like that doesn't happen in real life. And the realm of only happens in books. It takes a new meaning altogether when this handsome lord turns out to be the owner of the manor. Some sort of aristocrat, either earl or something like that. I'm not very good with English aristocracy. So um, So this handsome fellow is the owner of the house. He's broke. He's about to lose his family home, the one that she's touring. But he's a good company. And of course, he's handsome. And she's invited to join him into finishing off the wine from his cellar. Um, the manor is about to be demolished, and he's trying to, process his emotions and all that stuff. So obviously, she joins in. And there is this instant connection. Obviously, it's a romance novel, so there has to be an instant attraction there, and they end up in his bed together. Obviously, um, well, like in most cases, the morning after a drunken one night stand is awkward, but in their case, they take a new strange turn when they both get up, believing that they saw a murder the previous night. The only problem is there are no signs of it in the house. Police thinks that they drank some strange wine and they're hallucinating. But both of them are completely convinced that they indeed saw a dead body being moved. Um, what follows is a funny little story about hazy memories and strange neighbors and plot twists and of course inexplicable attraction that is to be labeled love. Like a good old vacation read, A Murder to Remember gives you all the high points. A cute couple, a little mystery, literary references, spooky manners, and some really funny dialogues. It's a breezy little book that shouldn't be taken too seriously. No point in wondering how can a one night stand evolve into you are the missing piece of my heart style declaration of love. Absolutely no reason to wonder how did a grown man not know of his own past. And please don't expect some grand sleuthing like Holmes or Poirot. Enjoy it for what it is. A quirky little Jane Austen meets murder mystery. Go on, have fun.
Hey, you stuck till the end. Congratulations. How does it feel to have endured my rant and rambling? Sounds great, doesn't it? I assume since you reached the end, there must have been something that you liked, and I would love to know what worked. If something didn't work, please let me know instead of leaving rude or nasty comments. If I agree with it, I will try to change it. But since I'm a little stubborn, change won't be easy or fast, so have patience. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you in advance for all the wonderful comments you're about to make. And more than that, thank you for sharing this delightful little gem of a podcast with all your friends and family. Have a great time ahead and see you soon.